Hello everybody, this is Jeannie T with It's All About Yarn, Knit and Crochet. Today I'm going to show you how to make this granny square. I'm going to change the color up with the center though and put in another purple. These are nice done in ombre. This one measures 8 inches, and one of the yarns I'm going to use was gifted to me. They said it was antique and it's made by Karen. It's called Dazzle Air, and the price tag on this is $1.59. It's probably, I bet you, more than 20-30 years old. The color is Crystal Lilac. And you need to purchase enough to make the same dye lot. It's a 4-ply. I was looking for that earlier. And everything is in inches and ounces. So this is back before the metric came out. It is old. I was probably in grade 3 or 4 when metric came out. And I'm in my 50s. But anyways, let's get started. So you will need your crochet hook. I like a 5.5, but my favorite hook is this one just because of the way it's cut, and it's a H. I think a H is a 5. I'm going to use the lilac and 2 other purples. This is Red Heart, and this one was a mill-in, so I don't know what it is, and the other is the Karen. So the first thing we can do is make a slip knot, and chain 5 and join it. And then chain 3. That chain 3 is going to count as our first double crochet, and we will be needing 16 double crochets in total. So if you have to, when you start getting this filled up, just pull your stitches over so that you can squeeze a few more in. So go ahead and I will meet you right back. Okay, I have my 16 stitches. Now I'm just going to slip join it into the top. Then I'm going to chain 3, and that's going to count as a double crochet. What we need to do is make a double crochet at the top of every double crochet and chain 1, and we're going to do that all the way around. So this chain counts as my first double crochet, and it's right over top of the one below it. Then I'm going to chain 1 and double crochet into the top of the next double crochet and chain 1. Double crochet into the top of the next double crochet. There's a knot in my yarn, and chain 1. Hopefully that will be hidden. That's from the factory. Double crochet at the top of the next double crochet and chain 1. And you can do that all the way around, and you should have 16 double crochets around. And I will meet you at the end. Number 16, chain 1 and slip join it. And then I'm going to snip my yarn and change color. And time for a candy. So what I'm going to do so that this isn't showing up in that row, I'm just going to undo that one stitch. I'll just put my hook back in so it doesn't slide out. And here I'm going to take my new yarn, just give it a twist and make a slip knot. And then I will use the slip knot to join. I think I was off camera. I will use this slip knot to join. Instead of grabbing the original yarn, I'm going to grab the slip knot and just pull it through. Tighten it up and just put the tail in the back. And chain one. And now it's secure. So now what we're going to do, we're going to chain two more. I already chained one to secure it. And that chain 3 is going to count as the first double crochet over top of the double crochet under it. And then what we will do, we're going to make 2 double crochets into the chain space. There's 1, 2. And then we're going to make a double crochet on top of this double crochet. And this is going to be our repeat. We're going to double crochet 2 into every chain space and then double crochet 1 on the top of the next double crochet. We're going to do this all the way around. This block looks beautiful with neutrals, with ombres. Really beautiful with ombres. I'm into some yarn barf going around my finger. So I will finish this till I'm at the very end and I will meet you right back. Okay, so I went ahead and I did the last 2 double crochets inside the chain space. Now I'm just going to slip join into the top of this chain like that. And then I'm going to just chain 1, and in this same space, which is the top of the double crochet, I'm going to single crochet 1. Now I'm going to chain 10, and I'm going to connect it down here with a single crochet, but I'm not going to connect it to the double crochets that are in the chain space. I'm going to connect it to the double crochet that's crocheted on the top of the previous double crochet. So I'm going to connect it to that one, this one here, to the top of it with a single crochet like that. And then I'm going to chain 3 and I'll join it with another single crochet at the top of the double crochet that's connected to the top of the bottom double crochet, not the chain space. Then I'm going to chain 5 and find the same type of double crochet to connect it to on top of the other double crochet. Connect it with a single crochet, and then chain 3 and do the same. Follow the double crochets up. Join it with a single crochet. So we're going to put another chain of 10 right here, and then you can see a pattern going on. This is going to be at the corner along with the other tall one, and then you have the 5 and the 3 chain ones on each side. So these are going to be the corners, and this little crown is going to be on the sides. So now we're starting to square up the circle. So I'm going to chain 10, and join it with a single crochet by following up the doubles. Join it with a single, chain 3, connect it, do all the connections the same way, and then chain 5. The 5 is in the center of them. Join it with a single crochet, chain 3 again. Got to join it with a single crochet, and then chain 10. So I'll meet you back around. So you go ahead and do your chain 10 and then your little tiara shaped centers. And I'll meet you right back. Okay, so I've made my last chain of 3. So now we are going to join it at the top with just a slip knot, because there's already a little stitch there. Now we're going to chain 5. And we are going to make 4 double crochets into this big chain here. And then we are going to chain 3, and then we're going to double crochet 5 into the same chain. So this 5 is going to run down the other side of the chain. And then we're going to connect the top of the 5th double crochet down into this chain with a single crochet. And that is why we chained 5 here, because it's also counting as a single crochet. So now in this one here, we're going to double crochet 7. And then we're going to join it into the next chain with a single crochet. And then we're going to double crochet 5 along the side of this long chain, chain 3 at the top, and double crochet 5 going down the other side. And then chain 3, and then 5 going down the other side. And then single crochet in the center of the small chain to join it. And you can see how it's taken shape. Need to hold it back a little bit to see it. And then we're going to double crochet 7 again in here. And the reason why we're doing 7s, we're going to have 3 on each side, and we're going to have a center one that we're going to connect a chain to later. And that's why there's 7 of them, because we need one for the center. So we're going to double crochet 7 into the side one. And then we'll join it into this chain with a single. And then we're going to double crochet 5, chain 3, double crochet 5, all into this long corner chain. Just like that. And then we're going to connect the bottom of it with a single crochet into this small chain. And then we're going to double crochet 7 into the center chain. Just like that. And then we're going to connect it with a single crochet into the small chain beside it. And then we're back at the corner with this long one, and I'm going to meet you back at the end. So go ahead and do your double crochet 5, chain 3, double crochet 5, and then just single join it here, double crochet 7, and then single join it here, and I'll meet you back. So I done my last 7 double crochet, and I am not going to single join it there. I'm going to slip join it right there. No, down at the bottom. Okay, so now we're going to change color. This is what it's looking like so far. Very pretty. So we have the circle. Okay, so I'm just going to make the slip knot. I can do this with or without the hook. This is like Angora. It's funny that I'm mixing my yarns, but I don't have any other lavender, and I like lavender. So I'm just going to back this up so that this dark purple isn't going to be showing in the next round. So to tighten this up just a little, so to slip it, I'm going to grab a hold of that. And there we have it. I'm just going to chain one to start, just to secure it. So to start, I already have one chain. I'm going to chain 2 more. That is going to count as a double crochet. And then from there, I need 5 more double crochet. And I'm going to join it with a single crochet at the top of, see this chain here? There's just in the little V that's at the top of the last stitch before the chain. I'm going to single connect that there. Then I'm going to chain 3. And at the other end of the chain, at the top of the stitch, you see that little V with that little right in here? I'm going to connect the small chain with a single crochet there. Then we're going to chain 5. Now at the bottom of this, we made a chain 3 for a double crochet. So that's how I'm going to join it here. I'm going to make a double crochet, and where the single crochet is, I'm going to connect the chain with at the top of that single crochet with the double crochet. And that's how it starts to build up to square off the circle. Then I'm going to chain 3, and this is that 7 double crochets. So at the top of the center one, which would be the 4th, I'm going to connect that chain 3 with a single crochet. Then I'm going to chain 3 more and make a double crochet down here at the top of that single crochet. You see a pattern going there. Now I need a chain of 5 to connect to the top here, and then I'll chain 3 and connect it to the other side of that chain. Into those little spaces with a single crochet. Chain 3 and connect it with another single crochet into that little V space. And then to go down the side, we need a chain of 5, because that's the big corner. But we make a double crochet because it's a deep dip. Okay, then chain 3. At the very top of that, connect it with a single crochet, chain 3 again. And this is a dip down, so we need a longer stitch, so the double crochet. Okay, now we need a chain 5 and connect it into the little V Sometimes they're a little harder to see. Chain 3. We're going to do this all the way around, and I'll meet you back at the end. Okay, so I just made my last chain. Now it would have been a double crochet connection, but we already knitted 3 for a double crochet. Yeah, so I'm going to hook it just through the chain. I'm just going to chain 1 to secure it. And this is what your works should look like so far. We have the chains to start the last round. No, it's not the last round, it's the round before the last round. So we want a total of chain 3, and then we're going to work double crochets all the way around. So here, let's see, we'll put 5. We chained 5. Let me focus. We had a chain of 5. We're going to double crochet 5 into that chain. So we're going to double crochet all the way around. The only thing different will be at the corners here. So what we're going to do at the corner, we're going to double crochet 3, chain 3, and double crochet 3 again, all into the same chain. And that's our corner. So here we had a chain of 5, so we will double crochet 5. And the chain beside it was a chain of 3, so we'll double crochet 3. Next one was a chain of 3, we'll double crochet 3, and that's how we know how many to put into the chains. So the only thing you'll do different is on the corners, into the little chain of 3, you need 3 double crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochet. So into the chain of 5, I'm going to have 5 double crochets. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain of 3 is 3 double crochets. I'll meet you back at the corner. So I have the one corner done and one side done. Now we're back at this corner. So I double crocheted 5. Now we're into this chain 3. So I'm going to double crochet 3. This yarn, I really need to pull on it because it's chain 3, because it's Angora and it probably wouldn't frog very well. And then double crochet 3. And that's the corner. Double crochet 3, chain 3, double crochet 3. And then I'm just going to continue along the sides. 5 chain, 3 chain, 3 chain, and a 5 chain. I'll meet you back. Go ahead and crochet all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end. So I've crocheted all the way around. Now I'm just going to slip stitch it into the next stitch, and then I'm going to just chain 1. And now what we are going to do, we're going to do a single crochet. I need some yarn. We're going to single crochet in every stitch all the way around. And when we get to the corner, we need to put 3 single crochets into the corner. So go ahead, single crochet in every stitch. Well, the picture showed 3 single crochets, but I wonder, I think 2 and 2 would be a better corner. Should I try it? I'll do the 3 first. It was another picture from another language that was all symbols where I found this. So I just drew it out. No, I think that looks nice. Okay. So single crochet all the way around, and I will meet you back at the end. Okay, I've made it back around to the end. And then I'm just going to slip stitch. Now this is an 8-inch block. So if you want a smaller one, I used a heavy worsted weight. Let me just take measurement again, because I did switch one of the yarns. Well, it's just a tiny bit, a line over the 8. So I don't do blocking. I just try to make it the best that I can. Let's see what this looks like. It looks good because you got to sew them all together. I like it. Now on the camera, the lavender isn't showing out that much. Hold on everybody, I'm going to turn you. The lavender isn't showing up that well, even with more light. But it's gorgeous. There's a lot of lavender on my end here. So that's it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe. Hold on everybody, I'm turning you around. And happy yarning everybody.